Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy DB2, and today we are back with another video. Alright, as you can tell by the title, you already know why we here, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you a point guard and you scroll across this video, ain't no need to keep scrolling, baby. You might as well just sit here and take them notes out and you know, write these notes down. Alright, if you're new to the channel, thank you. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel, man. Like the video, comment. Listen, baby, we finna get into it. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so with this video, we're gonna have fun with it, you know what I'm saying? If you a female or male, guard, shooting guard, whatever it is, all these tips you need to have in your arsenal anyway. You know what I'm saying? To make you a great guard. Alright, so let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Darius Perkins from Fort Myers, Florida. Play basketball, you know what I'm saying? Went to some high schools, went to junior college, and I made it to Utah State. Played combo guard at junior college. Once I got to Utah State, had to, you know, transition over to the point guard fully, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was on the side shooting guard in a sense, which helped my game out a lot. So with the tips I learned, I'm gonna pass them down to you, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, let's get into it. Tip number one. You have to be that captain on the floor, that floor general, you know what I'm saying? Basically, the point guard is an extension of the head coach. You know, you have to lead the troops. You got to be the one to set the tone offensively and defensively. Your energy is spread out through the whole team. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing of a point guard. You set the tone. That's what we need you to do. We need you to set that tone, point guard. We need you to, you know, set the tone offensively and defensively. Run the offense, run the defense. You gotta know all the plays. You gotta know all this. So number one, be that point guard. Be that captain on the floor. Tip number two, we gotta have them ball handling skills. Gotta be elite. Down there, elite. Gotta have that thing on the string. With you being a point guard, you gonna have the ball in your hand most of the time. And so, you know, with the ball being in your hand most of the time, that's a high rate of error. You know what I'm saying? More chance for you to have turnovers, whatever, etc., etc. Also, as a point guard, you should have a 2-to-1 ratio for turnovers. You know, for every turnover, you gotta have 2 assists. That's just, you know, that's just minimum, it seems. Tip number 3, you have to be strong mentally. What I mean by that is, with you being that captain out there, it's a lot of things you have to know. Like, you have to know the plays for other players and other positions that's not the point guard. You got to know everything. You got to be strong mentally. You the extension of the coach. He gonna get on you. You know what I'm saying? You him out there on the floor. You see things he probably don't see. You know. You got to be strong mentally, man. The point guard is not for the weak. It's not. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Got to be real strong-minded. So yeah, man, think of that before you know you want to be that PG. Number 4, you have to know personnel / make your teammates better. What I mean by knowing your personnel is basically you have to know what your players aren't good at and what they are good at. So basically, like for example, if I have a big man that I know he runs the floor hard but he can't catch chest passes, most likely I'm gonna have to, you know, bounce passes to him or something. That's knowing personnel. You gotta know the strengths and weaknesses of your teammates. Also, being a point guard, you gotta be able to make your teammates better. For example, like a Steve Nash, a Chris Paul, Alonzo Ball. Like, create shot opportunities that might not be there for them, like on a break or something. You breaking down your defender, getting to a gap to where his man had to help and you kick to him, you created a shot attempt, which your teammate might be good at shooting. You got him an open shot, and you in a sense made him better in a sense, you know? Like Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, Capella, made those guys look, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. You gotta make your teammates better and know your personnel. Tip number 5, you gotta know how to maneuver off the pick and roll. You gotta know how to split a screen. You gotta know how to drag a screen. You gotta learn how to counter the screen. If you learn how to get this down pat in your game, it's gonna be really hard to guard you, period, because how the offenses and things are running out, it's a lot of pick and roll, a lot of dribble handoffs and such. Point guards, you gotta have this in your game. You know, look at the point guard himself, Mr. Chris Paul. Him and the Suns are killing this. The pick and roll is deadly. It's hard. When you got somebody who can make the right read off the pick and roll, which is you, my point guard, you gotta know how to do that. But Chris Paul is a perfect example of a point guard playing today that's deadly in the pick and roll. Go watch Chris Paul film and become a killer off that pick and roll. Tip number 6, you gotta learn how to change speeds. I was always taught the guy that runs the fastest, play the fastest the whole time is the easiest guy to guard. But the guy that can switch speeds, like go from slow to fast and it's back to slow, that's the hardest guy to guard. For example, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie got that bag, got that handle. You know, Kyrie is that guy, but he's that guy that can go from speed, decelerate, go back to acceleration. That's the guy that's really good at it. Tip number 7, we gotta be able to shoot that ball, baby. You know, when some offense, the point guard initiate, gotta cut through, go to the corner and sit on the wing. When that play break down, it's late in that shot clock, and whoever got the ball gotta kick it to you. You gotta be able to knock that down, baby. You gotta be able to catch off you gotta be able to shoot off the catch. You gotta be able to shoot off the dribble. You gotta be able to shoot, period. That's make a point guard more lethal, man. You gotta be able to do that. If you ain't got that jump shot, baby, you need to get your ass in the gym. Get in the gym, you feel me? But at point guards, we gotta have that jumper, baby. It's harder to guard us when we got that jumper, you feel me? And it's coming from Mr. 42% himself. I'm Utah State record books, baby. Had to brag a little bit, but yeah, man. Get in that gym, work on that jump shot, work on your overall game, period. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gotta have that jump shot. Listen, man, that's the end of today's video. You know what I'm saying? Listen, comment down below if you think I left anything out. I think I hit on everything. I think. But hey, let me know if you think I missed on some pointers. You know, we can. You know, I like when y'all comment on the videos. Like, subscribe, man. You know, we on the road to 1K, baby. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's your boy DB2. We out. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all have a great day and get in the gym, man.